Let me show you now the things to come. Soldiers, forces rushing through. They see everything you do.
Hello, magnificent stargazer. Here comes Stargate Mirach for the full corn moon in Pisces on September 18, 2024. It's happening at 2:35 a.m. in the very early morning. We're using tropical astrology and we're using universal time coordinated. This is for Lunar Mansion number 28. That's the activated lunar mansion, which is a mild mansion of the moon. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Okay, Lunar Mansion number 28 is Al-Hut, meaning the belly of the fish. So it's the belly of the fish. Oh, this is according to Warnock. Now, Agrippa reveals Mansion of the Moon number 28 as being named Albotham or Alchemical, meaning Pisces. Ask the angel of Beta Andromeda, or this is also named Mirach. So Mirach is the same star as Beta Andromeda, okay? Who's named Nixiel. Nixiel is the name of the angel. To make agriculture very fruitful and fishing endeavors bountiful, full of plenty, and it's just a plethora of goods, okay? So an abundance, all right? Now, Agrippa reveals that Mansion of the Moon Albotham can also be utilized to cause fishes to mutually collect and group with each other in a certain aquatic location. So you can get them to sort of pool in one place. Now, other magicians, and especially, and when you read about Warnock too, use Al-Batan al-Hut to gather fish and capture them using renderings of a fish. And we're going to get into that more of a minute, exactly how you make your rendering of the fish. And then you can get lots of fish. A lot of salespeople use this. Salespeople do use this. I went into an auto parts store once and they were using this mansion, okay? You know, they actually utilize the picture of the fish and they give people buckets and the whole thing. It really does work, okay? All right. So, now, to further add to the potency of the talisman meant to assemble a fish and to assemble many fish, Agrippa discloses that ancient magicians constructed the image of a fish and formed it into the making with an emblem of copper. So you have a fish and it's made out of copper, all right? And then they applied the aroma unto the talisman being the scales of a sea fish. So it would make it also apply the fish scales with the fish oil, and that would add the scent of the fish. And the conjurers lastly threw the copper icon into the waters where they willed to collect many fishes, okay? So that was to actually catch fish, okay? And make a lot of fish come and come in one place and all that, okay? And a lot of pictures they use now too, it's good to show a fish, a big fish swimming in the middle of a whole bunch of little fish. That really does the trick. That works real good if you want to collect a lot of people or customers, that kind of thing, okay? Now, sorcerers and sorceresses also create representations to reap plentiful inventory and profits, to attack and conquer towns and villages. They also do that during this mansion, to devastate theaters of operation by removing tools and structures, to annihilate riches and wealth, to bring cooperation between a man and his wife, okay, to strengthen prisons and detention centers, and also Mansion of the Moon number 28 is good for two-way journeys by land, though bad for voyages by sea. All right. Now, making illustrations of these events causes them to happen, okay, when shown by way of renderings or when such situations are read about in books. All right. From the fishes or the belly of the fish, which is the head of Andromeda in the constellation of Pisces and Andromeda the princess, with lunar angel Nixiel and Lord Ablimel. So if you want to use the angel, it's Nixiel, and if you want to use the Lord, it's Ablimel. That's also the Lord that will help you in this mansion, which is the one that is in mansion number 27, the one before this. Okay, so that's not a typo. That's true. Just sometimes, once in a while, in one mansion the angel and the Lord is the same, but not this one. In this one, the Lord is the same as the Lord in the one before it. But usually they're different, okay? Now, the 20th mansion of the moon has coordinates from 17 degrees 8 minutes 34 seconds Pisces to 0 degrees 0 minutes 0 seconds Aries. So we go full circle here. Therefore, the night demon of the Guitia that inhabits the second decan or the second 10 degrees from 10 to 19 degrees 59 minutes of Pisces is Duke Dantalion. Duke Dantalion, the 71st Goetic demon. Okay? The 71st Goetic demon. This is the Goetia, the lesser key of Solomon the king. This is McGregor Mathers, okay? And with the illustrations and Aleister Crowley, and it's edited and introduced by Aleister Crowley, but it's translated by McGregor Mathers. It's King Solomon created this. The actual King Solomon. It's Solomonic magic. It's the Goetia, the lesser key of Solomon the king. And it has a lot of pictures in it and a lot of good stuff. So it has a lot of very good information in it. So this is the book that you want to get if you want to study and learn all about this, because it's used. It's used in movies, TV shows, commercials. It's all over the internet. You're going to find that out in this presentation about how much social media really uses this. Magazines use it, and it's been used from a long time ago. There's always been plays and pictures, and you read about things, it also creates it. Okay, so anything you read in the Bible that's like any of this, they're using these. The Bible writers were using these mansions. They're associated. Okay, it's not separate. All right, now regarding Duke Dantalion, we mentioned he was a 71st Goetic demon. Now, Duke Dantalion possesses the planetary nature of the planet Venus. And while the general sign of Pisces is ruled by the planets of Jupiter and Neptune, okay? So those are the influences. Furthermore, the night demon of the Goetia that dwells within the third decan, or the third 10 degrees from 20 to 29 degrees 59 minutes Pisces, okay, is Earl Andromalius. Earl Andromalius, the 72nd Goetic demon. Again, it's a night demon. Earl Andromalius has the character of the planet of Mars, a more masculine planet, while again the general sign of Pisces has Jupiter and Neptune as the overseeing sovereigns. Now, Duke Dantalion materializes into the, when he appears to the occultist, okay? When he materializes to the occultist, he materializes in the shape of a human having numerous and various facial features, okay? And appearances, all kinds of different facial appearances, whole bunch of different ones. Almost like a shapeshifter, right? Okay. He is able to present himself either as male or as female, okay? In the attributes of his visage, okay? Moreover, Duke Dantalion is seen holding a bound tome, okay? Either a paperback or usually a hardback, okay? And he's seen holding it, he's usually holding it and gripping it between his palm and his fingers, grasping it on the right side, okay? Okay, he has the faculty to instruct the occultist or others which the occultist desires to learn, okay, in the disciplines of magnificent knowledge. Also, or the talents of imaginative creations. Furthermore, because Duke Dantalion recognizes and comprehends the ideas and contemplations of all people, he is competent to announce the hidden advocates and directions of whichever person upon which he places his focus. He can guide he knows what you're thinking, he can guide your thoughts, he can guide you in what he wants you to, to focus on, and what he wants you to, he directs, okay? He knows what you're thinking, and he can direct your thinking and your focus. He is able to then subsequently transform or alter the notions of anybody to create affection or adoration in them for whatever or whomever he or the occultist selects, or to display the likeness of mental pictures or apparitions from wherever on the earth he chooses, all over the globe. Many numerous faces, all kinds of pictures, holding a book, his visage, his facial appearance, holding his book. Okay? This is a wonderful Duke, great and mighty and powerful, and he can cause you to like or adore anything. He can cause you to have affection. You know, he can create affection in people for whatever he wants to, or whatever the occultist wants them to. If he's helping the occultist, if the occultist has been able to get him to help, okay, by using the image that are in his in the book here, okay, his layman, yeah, his symbol. So this is used a lot, you know, like television and movies and on social media. So this is, understand, okay? All right. Now, the next one, Earl Andromalius shows himself as a human male, clutching a great snake in his grip, okay? His faculty is to capture and deliver a bandit in addition to whatever items were pilfered by said outlaw. Earl Andromalius also possesses the aptitude to ascertain every act of malice or devious trade. Subsequently, after he has learned about and unearthed these crimes, he then chastises the burglar or the other, you know, immoral person responsible for such misdeeds. So he's able to, he has, what he does is he's basically is able to find out who has been malicious and devious and been crooked in business. He's able to understand what he learns about the crimes that they've committed, and he's able to then chastise the burglar or other immoral person responsible for any of these misdeeds. Finally, Earl Andromalius finds out about the location, okay, the location of where the looted riches are concealed. So when you see any kind of movie or TV show or reading a book about a story or anywhere where you see somebody getting punished by, you know, like a sheriff or something, or a you know, somebody or an official, someone who's done something wrong, that's Earl Andromalius, okay? The 72nd night demon, okay? The 72nd goetic demon, and it is a night demon. Now, moving right along, we have star magic opportunities from Star Angel and Int'l, which provide powerful forces for you to acquire your objectives when this Pisces moon Mirach Stargate is activated by Luna, according to Ashmole, are the following: scatter and plant seeds, accept remedies, therapeutics, healing elixirs, prescriptions, and cures. Okay. Contract business, employ exchange and trade. Also, engage in matrimony if you and your affianced are prepared and agreeable to do so. If your love wants to, give not a loan to anyone, and do not appropriate nor commandeer monies nor properties from others. Procure no employees, attendants, nor retainers. Receive no friendships, contacts, affiliations, nor alliances. If you are captured, you will not get away nor be liberated. If it becomes imperative to go upon an expedition, only do so during the third portion of nighttime. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot.
Let me show you now the things to come. Let me show you